They say the easiest way to make quick money is house sitting. You just sit on a couch, watch TV, and get paid. But there is a reason why some homeowners pay 3 times the normal rate. And usually by the time you figure out why, it's already too late. A 22-year-old student named Chris accepted a job to look after a large modern estate in the hills of Colorado. The owners, a wealthy elderly couple, were going on a month-long cruise. The pay was incredible, $5,000 for just 2 weeks. The only specific instruction they gave him was simple: make sure the alarm system is set every single night by 9 p.m. No exceptions. Chris thought it was easy money. The first 3 nights were paradise. He ordered pizza, played video games on a massive TV, and enjoyed the luxury. But on the 4th night, a blizzard rolled in, burying the house in snow and cutting off the Wi-Fi. Around 11 p.m., Chris was reading in the living room when he heard a heavy thud coming from the 2nd floor. It sounded like something heavy had fallen in the master bedroom. He froze. He knew he was the only one in the house. He muted the TV and listened. Silence. He convinced himself it was just snow sliding off the roof. He grabbed a flashlight and walked up the stairs, the wooden steps creaking under his feet. He checked the master bedroom, empty. He checked the bathroom, empty. He was about to head back down when he noticed the door to the guest room at the end of the hall. It was slightly ajar. He distinctly remembered closing it earlier that day. His heart began to pound against his ribs. He pushed the door open with his foot. The beam of his flashlight swept across the room. The bed was made, the closet was closed. But the window was wide open, letting freezing snow blow onto the carpet. Chris ran over and slammed the window shut. He looked down at the snow-covered roof below the window. There were footprints, not leading away from the window, but leading towards it. And they didn't start from the ground. They started from the edge of the roof, as if someone had climbed up. Panic set in. He realized he wasn't alone. He ran downstairs to the security panel to hit the panic button. But when he got to the keypad, the screen was dead. The power to the alarm had been cut from the inside. That's when he heard it, a soft, wet coughing sound. It was coming from the kitchen. Chris grabbed a kitchen knife and hid in the laundry room, dialing 911 with shaking hands. He could hear heavy boots walking slowly across the hardwood floors of the living room. Thump, thump, thump. The footsteps stopped right outside the laundry room door. Chris held his breath, tears streaming down his face, waiting for the handle to turn. He heard the person on the other side breathing, a ragged, wheezing breath. Then silence. Police sirens wailed in the distance. The footsteps moved away, turning into a run towards the back door. By the time the police arrived, the house was empty. The police searched the perimeter. They found the footprints on the roof, just like Chris said. But what they found in the guest room closet changed everything. Inside the closet, behind a stack of blankets, they found a sleeping bag, empty food wrappers, and a pair of binoculars. The police determined that the intruder hadn't broken in that night. The footprints on the roof were old. The intruder had been living in the guest room closet for at least 3 days. He had been there while Chris was playing video games. He had been there while Chris was sleeping. The noise Chris heard that night wasn't the intruder breaking in. It was the intruder tripping over his own bag as he came out of the closet to watch Chris sleep. Chris never house sat again, and to this day, he always checks the closets before he goes to sleep. Do you check every room before you go to bed? Or do you just assume you're alone? If this story gave you chills, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We upload new horror stories every week that will make you rethink your safety. Comment below, what is the scariest thing you've ever found in your own house? Let us know, and maybe your story will be next.